EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants.
You feel alive, like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had enough. You still feel paralyzed about friends just having kids, ain't had enough.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
It's a cold word, yeah. In my coat, little hungry, trying to get some more. Oh, I'll pack this on. I'm talking down on this side like you know go. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your. This 5 years, you already know.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? Kennedy Lions. Ready?
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Yes, sir. I have to get that scat pack coming back home. Right.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Scatterboo going to run it out of the gun.
Oh no! Scatterboo, I'm gonna sell your ass. You doing shit like that.
Right at the 45-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
That's how you make up for it.
The first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Faced for their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. The end result, 21 yards.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions, 18, 5 here.
Going to go play action. Here's Stewart. And now he's caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 29 yards. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. After right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together.
60 Vikings.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. And now they'll shift things around.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
2nd and 5. That's to the running back, Chicken. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This one stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, 50 yards. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Ready.
On first down, right back to Scatterboo. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At their 48-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle!
He finds his man complete. It's Daniels. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. 14. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 and about the 21-yard line. The Dallas This offense here set to begin the drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Price. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19, 77. Street.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
They'll empty out the backfield and ready for a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Price. He finds his man, complete. It's Cannon. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
18 Cardinal. 18 Rebel. 18.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Sammy Lions.
Looking to throw. Price. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. On 1st down, it's Blue. 62 yards rushing for him in his 1st half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Hold it ready.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Get it. Cross kick. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They go again with Blue. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Price from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Ready? Let's go now. Round throw 80. Check smash. Check smash. Go street. Let go.
Blue is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Hey,
in motion, the tight end. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far.
19, 18, Dragon 60, Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll run. This is Blue. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level.
The kicker on.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Stewart. He'll dump this off to Scatterby. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Here's Stewart to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Into the hands of Nicholas. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
18, Tiger. 19, Warriors. 70. Pioneer. Go.
Throwing now, Stewart. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Stewart sets to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Stewart. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Giants have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
To throw is Price. Off play action. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a run down, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the other way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job avoiding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, and even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in the game.
Chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hop 70. Hop 70.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down.
19, Sergeant, 19, Cougar 19.
Throwing to start the drive. Stewart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Hold the set. Ready. Bronco 80.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds his man, complete. It's Nichols. Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is going to just depend on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
24, Cowboys 21.
She didn't do it, but she won't. Every night I listen to Big Bill Funk. Taking up, ooh-she, ATL shouting on disrespect. I pop your thing like this, cause you ain't winning this P.I. Little John and the East Side boys with me, and we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low. If you want this good, now take it to the floor.
Andy Oregon is set to kick off.
Yourself where you at?
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second and 10. Operating from the gun. Price. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looks like they'll move things around here. Price now from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the throw in the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Ready! Ready!
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hey, smash. Hey. Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. Go.
They go draw here. Blue. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Bison. Panther 60. Panther.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Come on. 19 tight. 60 Bison.
2nd and 14. Oh, that'll be incomplete. No, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. Price. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will tie us at 24 all. So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they're going to run their offense in the same vein.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Warriors. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check smash. Check smash. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That one out wide and intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do. It gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Off play action. Price. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
76, 3. Viking, 18. Rig alert. Go.
Handoff, Blue running right. 91 yards rushing for him. Now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2nd and goal from the 1.
19 Tiger. Jack Panther.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he stopped immediately there. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal. Hey.
Toss play to the right to Blue. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jaden Blue with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cowboys take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19 Lions.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9. Play action. Stewart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Stewart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
60 Bobcat. Trap 50, trap 60. Go.
Throwing out of the shotgun, it's Stewart. He finds his man complete. That's Daniels. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 60. Chap, check. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Nichols. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Bronco Warrior 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Lopez. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
You gon' kill my vibe, stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, ready?
Now 2nd and 3.
Tag, ready.
And Daniels has it left side. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Ready? Go street. 19. Hey. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now this time he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
70 Simba, 19, 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. 79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw. Stewart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Cam Scatteroo from 3 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
That ties the game.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go. 6, Bronco 80. Ready.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Blue trying the right side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Got it. Ready?
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Check smash. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinals.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Broncos. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Medina.
Partner in a tie game in the fourth quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Blue. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hurt. Hey, smash. Go street. Street. Rig. Ready.
Blue on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9.
Rig alert. 19, Tiger. 9. Check.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Panther 60.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And bulldozing his way through. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
60 Bison. Ready.
Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
18 Cardinal.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hiking 18. Hurt. Check smash. Rig alert. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. 70 Rangers. Chap 60.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Brings up 4th and goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one is right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Shot. Go.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That's what it's been like all game long. Everything just a fraction off. Remember, all they're doing here is looking to get into field goal range. But right now, that's a tall task with the way this defense is playing. And with time, a huge factor as well.
Warriors 7. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
7 Pirates.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra